Welcome back, welcome back. So, I've been doing my thing for a while and I don't watch everything. I can't catch everything, so I'm glad other people actually do things. I don't know if this is true, but I do know that I've seen Congress say aliens are real and it's all over the news now and everything. And this guy's saying this, which is literally the most it's disturbing for me, but it's really not because I kind of been saying the Bible's real, and my father proves himself right all the time. Takes a little while for us to catch up. So this is speculation. It's all entertainment.
Topic. For y'all people who don't know, when they had that alien meeting last week or a week before, 2 weeks, whatever, at that meeting they said that aliens were real, number one, and they also said non-humans, vampires, fairies, orcs, gnolls, cryptids, that stuff you hear about in fairy tales and those folklore, tales you heard growing up. They basically said in Congress, y'all know the people who make the laws for the country, that werewolves, vampires, and that shit was real. When they said non-humans. Non-humans. Let me repeat that so you can understand what I just said. Non-humans.
So, if aliens are real, which are angels, what's a non-human? Like he said, all the fairy tales and stuff we grew up on, all the movies, right? So, does that mean everything I've been saying, I'm not lying? Because I kind of said that, the boogity boogities are real. And I didn't say everything's real because I ain't never seen nothing. But my father said fallen angels came down here, aliens, and they started to mix everything. Now, man we're doing it. Like, if you don't know, for an example, did you know most of the animals we grew up on, they're not original animals? Meaning, they made them. They didn't exist. And then somebody said, I'm going to create a new species of animal. Perfect example is dogs. Many, many new dogs we see now never existed. Like the little chihuahuas, I believe, and this little pug, I think it's called, or something like that. Now, like the pug is a mix between, I think, a bulldog and something else, right? But what most people don't know, like, how it has the short nose and everything, and it breathes like, right? You don't realize that that's a defect. And they actually are not comfortable. It's not natural. So they have actual breathing problems because of being bred with two different species of animal. Canine. They're basically genetic fuck-ups. And now we take genetic fuck-ups as pets and say, oh, it's so cute, look at its nose. The fucking thing can't breathe. You think God makes things that can't breathe? Really? You really believe that? You really think God makes dogs that look like little bears? You really believe that? I don't. I don't think my father makes cuddly looking things. See, when you go back in the day, things looked wild and ferocious. You know, like wolves, the originator of the dog. Get it? So if man can change animals into other animals, then what can fallen angels do? Do you see where I'm going? If men can do things with their simple ass minds, without God technology, right? Then what can they do?
There are other beings around, and people are so worried about bills. These motherfuckers just told you, hey, you know all the movies you used to watch? Oh yeah, them based off of real life. Oh yeah, you remember all that stuff we showed you in comics, video games and stuff? Yeah, them real. And Congress, let me repeat that. Congress, the people who make your laws up, not just people who say fallen angels or demons and angels. All the motherfuckers is real. They're energy reflections in different forms, but the motherfuckers is real. Now it's not about if you believe it or not, it's real. It's just what you gonna do with the knowledge. Well, I'm gonna go pay my bill. It's gonna be a big foot ass motherfucker with big ass feet stepping out this bitch soon, and you talking about pay a bill. There's gonna be some titans coming outside eating motherfucker. You know what I mean? Type of deal. Attack on Titan type of deal.
Well, my father did write down in the book, as of the days of Noah will be like the last days. And I keep using that phrase for a reason. So you would actually go read the days of Noah, and then you'll see how crazy and berserk it was. And then you could look around and be like, yeah, it's crazy and berserk. But I don't see any fucking weirdo X-Men. I don't see Spider-Man. I don't see the Green Goblin and the Joker and the Batman. I don't see that. The Bible's not real. Well, now that, you know, we've been telling you for God knows how long. Oh yeah, since the beginning. Now, the ones you've listened to are telling you that it's real. So if all these things are real, does that mean God's real? Does that mean you have to pick a side? 'Cause, you know, it's all coming down to a side, right? Now, my father said, mind your business. He protects. I got no problem with nobody. I'm not here to expose anybody and fight or argue or nothing. My father said, as long as I believe in him, as long as I follow my rules, you're not allowed to put me in your little shenanigan games and your whatever yous are gonna do. You just do it. I can't stop you either way. Just like when I talk about other religious beliefs, and people get mad when I always constantly say all the books are talking about the Most High. So if you think I'm a religious hater on the Quran or Hinduism, because I say I believe in the Bible, no. I believe all those books are saying the same thing. That everybody needs to realize there's only two sides to everything. Period. There's the good side and there's the bad side. You know what I'm saying? The thing I like about my father in my book is my father kind of warned me of a lot of these things happening, and he said, just get out of everybody's way. Because that's their destiny, to do what they want to do. They want to wow out. They want to. The world is theirs. Let them have it. There's nothing you can do. They'll just destroy themselves anyway. See, that's how the book ends. Before the father comes and ends the story. The story for man is you destroy each other. for whatever prize it is that yous are fighting for, none of you are going to win. You're going to deplete yourselves back to the Stone Ages. Only thing I want, if it's possible, is to be left alone. Because I see a lot of things talking about this world war and this Israel over there fighting these other people, Palestinians, and they're threatening to come over here now. And I'm seeing people flying flags, driving down the streets, and I'm starting to notice a whole lot of things I didn't notice. So, you know, I ain't got no beef with y'all people. Y'all shouldn't have no beef with my people. We don't run the United States. We don't get to fucking make no orders. We don't run nothing. So you ain't got beef with us. Whatever y'all gonna do, y'all do, just leave us alone. We don't make laws. We don't tell people to go over anywhere and fight anybody. My people have always said, stay out of these wars. Some of us join the armies and go and whatever, but, you know, majority of us, it's in statistics. They do stats on this, and they ask everybody, do you think we should go to war? My people are always the most known to say, no, don't go to war with anybody. Why? Because we've been trampled on. We know what war is like. We know what has to happen at the end of it. People are hurt. There's ways to go about things, but hey, you guys are superpowers. You just do what you want. Now back to my video.
Cthulhu, big colossus looking ass motherfucker, rock monsters and shit coming out, and people like, I'm trying to pay bills, and folklore, and they said it in Congress. Let me repeat that. I gotta infer that to you. The people who make your laws, the people who,
the people that convinced you for years this shit wasn't real and told you people like me are crazy. Now, all the people that said this shit is real, they're not crazy. They're fucking geniuses now. Do you understand that? All of us that said all these things and figured this shit out and been standing on our square this whole time, we are fucking geniuses. We didn't go to school. We had to figure this shit out. While y'all sat on the sideline and laughed. Are you laughing now? Do you know what to do now? Do you know how to defeat a werewolf? Silver bullets don't work, dumb fuckers. That's a movie. See, they taught us how to kill demons in movies, but they lied. So do you know how to defeat a lot of these things? Is God with you to make those things not want to come at you? Because you're protected? Because they're under his orders too? Oh, so you don't have the Lord and you don't know how to fight back. Okay. Good thing I don't want to fight back, but I know how, and I have the Lord. So, you know, have fun with that.
Right, we're going to accept this law. Admitted that in court, in that hearing, last week. Fairies, dryads, Arcturians, Acturians, Anunnaki, Greys, Alpha Draconian, all that is real. In Congress, what you gonna do with that?
You can't force people to wake up. They gotta wake up on their own time.
They're only gonna wake up when they see it.
Shit's getting weird. Pardon it.
Archaeologists say they found an ancient entrance to the underworld beneath a church in Mexico. Open it.
Hold on, what? Wait a minute. What do you mean just open it?
At this point, fuck it. Open it. Open it. I will sit on my front stoop with a drink in my hand and I will choose between the aliens and the demons. At this point, I believe it's already open. Go ahead, open it. What else is going to happen? A virgin has already lit the black flame candle. Look, open it. Go ahead. I'm ready.
You make good points, but I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Hold on. Can we just talk about this for a second? Can we just weigh out the pros and cons of opening it first before we just open it? I know Gen Z just want to burn everything down, but can we just relax? Let's just take a deep breath together, okay?
and really fucking bad. And I'm not ready for any of those options. Okay? None of them. I can't work to pay my bills, dodge a hurricane that's coming our way, hide from aliens, and now I gotta fight off demons? Madam, I cannot do it. I cannot do it. It's a lot. It's a lot. Please. Give me time to train.
You had time. You all had time.
Let me at least get a 5-minute mile. If I get a 5-minute mile, I can run from my problems, no problem. But on a serious note, real talk, don't open it. Don't research it, don't study it, don't even fucking look at it. I haven't even had kids yet, yo.
Me
I
neither.
wanna have kids.
Me too.
Imagine trying to raise a child and then fight off demons. I can't fight off 2 set of demons. Only parents will understand that. Anyways, just leave it alone. And if you see a virgin trying to light a black flame candle, blow that shit up.
Hey, I don't know if I'm.
Bow your head, little nigga. Bow your head. You entertained yet? Anyone having fun? What did that commercial say? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Who's lying? Ask yourself, who's lying to you now? Remember, Danny? What did I tell you? What did I tell you Satan's final trick was gonna be? How did I tell you he's gonna get everybody to get down with him? Huh? What did I say he was gonna do? He's gonna tell everybody the truth. You know why? 'Cause the truth shall set you free. The thing about the truth is, majority of you betrayed the Most High. You're mental whores, mental warmongers, or you're just really out there doing it.
Step inside an infinity.
You see why the Father made me now? Thinking man? Do you understand why you made me now? For the ones that are not out there pounding people, killing and pillaging, and your mind is still of that. You're one of them whether you like it or not. What do you know of the Father? What do you know of his children? What did you do to his children this whole time? Is it funny to hate black people now? We're all not Israel, though. We're all not Israel. But do you know who is? Oh well. Wonder where this is going. Seems like I haven't lied. And now, just like I told you, I'm gonna use other people to tell you. That's my specialty. The Lord allows me to see things at the perfect time. Allows me to do things. And then I prove myself to be right by waiting on him. So, what are we gonna do now? Because it's showtime. It's almost showtime. I hope everybody's going to be ready for the big show. Your money means nothing there. Your strength means nothing. Your spirit does. What you did all this time does. Who you really are does. Me personally, I think we still got a lot of time. Not that we're gonna have a lot of time before shit happens. No, shit's gonna happen. We're gonna be here for a long time. My father said, learn to endure to the end. You don't have to endure something to the end if it's not gonna be long. Now, for me, that just means keep living. Because, I've been searching for them my whole life and trying to get to these laws and figure out how to do them. So if he comes back and I'm, not ready because nobody knows the day, then, spare me. Or if the crazy shit happens, he'll spare me from that. It's the name of the game. Now, I don't make this to scare nobody because it ain't about that. It's a warning. It's the truth. Get right with the Lord. Pick up the book. I showed you all. I have 1,000 videos in 1 year. Do you understand it's like fucking 3 years worth of work? And I ain't getting paid for none of this shit, even though I should. Get it? You can use my story and my videos to walk your silly ass through your journey and speed run to the Lord. As I did all this work and all this journey and all these years, all this suffering, all this time to get to you. Because I seen what Satan did a long time ago. I seen the game. I knew it was going to happen. Most people ain't going to know. There's going to have to be somebody that can teach people how to take blows. And not worry about winning. Worry about surviving. So everybody want to win. Not worrying about how bad you can actually lose. You can lose everything. Sound the horns. You can lose everything. Or you can win everything. It's my time to win. I never lied to you. Everything I said, I keep showing you. And since I feel like my father still got work for me to do, you know, you got time. We all got time. Hopefully you spend that time wisely with your friends and family and actually being friends and family. You know, because that's like what the rules are, laws. So everybody doesn't want to do the laws and commandments. But it seems like it's easy. Because it's all the things we want. It's all the things we want from other people to do to us without question. We don't want to do it for other people though. They have to do something. They have to earn it. They have to this and that. And we just ain't realized if your friends in your family or your friends in your family, you would just do it. You would be good. You would help each other. You would care about each other. Even if you didn't like each other. Because you're family, and realize that's all you got. Everybody else don't give a shit. It's you versus the whole world. Not like in a Mortal Kombat or nothing. But we all want to live better. The only way to live better is to get with your family. Choose the king. The one with the plan. And then back them up. But everybody want to be the man. Nobody want to do the work. Everybody want to be Batman. Nobody want to be Robin. Nobody want to be Alfred. Nobody want to be Nightwing. Nobody want to be Batgirl. It's like, damn, bro, you still on the squad, bro. Shit, I wish I could be Robin. It's hard being the one. You gotta do everything. How you doing? Anyway, hopefully y'all learn from that. I know I did. Even for me, every day, this shit gets more real and real. The information I find when bringing y'all, I learn more and more and see how certain things I are aware of, I'm not ready for, or not really seeing how, real it could be. But I do know this. I started this journey trying to prove the Bible wrong. Because once I become obsessed with something, I'm going to keep doing it until I figure it out. And every single thing I've ever learned, sound horns, all the shit that I learned, all of that shit is proving itself to be true, just like the Lord said he would. He said if you keep searching, you keep going, you're going to see so much about the world and yourself. And then you'll be able to show others how to do it. I don't know. Seems like everybody thinks it's too hard, or I don't know what it is. All I do know is I hope y'all have a good night. I love you. Shout out to the Wolves. Shout out to my ninjas. Shout out Seven. Shout out Shorty. Shout out Identity. Shout out to all my fans, all my peoples, all the ones that ride with me.